Hello again. There are thousands of lenses out there to choose from the widest focal length to the narrowest, the aperture openings, zooms or primes, the number of elements, the variations and choices. It's just endless. So I'll just keep this simple. Let's just talk about the focal length. Yes, the M&Ms. A lens with a lower focal length will give you a wider view. The 32, the 28, 25, 24, 21, 16 mm. These are the wide ones. Then the standard lenses ranging from 35 mm to 85 mm. Then the telephoto lenses that goes beyond the moon. Some people, they know right away what focal length they prefer. And some people, like me, took time to realize what works for us best. And based on my very limited experience, I have two very favorite focal lengths, the 28 and 50 mm. The standard 50, like most, I started with this focal length when I got into photography. It is a lens closest to our eye's perspective, and in that sense, I think this is the best lens to start with. I always take note on the lens widest aperture opening. The smaller the number, the wider it can open, receiving more light for you to work with. And this will also give you softer bokeh in your pictures. And I also note the closest focus point the lens can handle. The 50 mm is my default lens for portraits. I'm very comfortable with the space it gives me with my subject. Not too far, and just close enough for a conversation. I don't have to shout or raise my voice to give directions. Just a casual talk, so everything's just relaxed. Because it sees almost the same way our eyes does, it's easy to anticipate what it can give you. So here are some film photos with the 50 mm. The 28 mm. It took me a while to realize I love this focal length. Along the way, I needed a wider lens to take cityscapes, landscapes, and group shots. The wideness of the 28 mm was just right for me. Maybe a bit of distortion on the edges, but it's not so obvious compared to the wider ones like the 24 or 21 mm. A 2.8 opening can give you enough bokeh to crush and blur your background, making this a very flexible lens that can take great portraits as well, fun angles, and landscapes. Its closest focus distance is 0.2 meters. This is just awesome, and I'll show you. The 28 became my go-to lens when I have two or more subjects in the frame, or when I'm dealing with my kids in action, and especially when I'm traveling. You can have your subject up front and still take in details of the place in the background. This focal length also helps me in composing shots. The wider space forces me to place my subject somewhere interesting. With wider lenses, you can have more fun with your shots. And here are some film photos with a 28 mm. And there you go. These are my favorite lenses. Do you have a favorite lens? Please share it in the comment section. I hope you guys had fun with this episode, because I sure did. Thank you again for watching. Till the next episode, goodbye.